Okay, I need to let you know that when I asked you that golf question about getting in the hole on after you pitched, and you had that look of shock on your face, but I will tell you that your answer was met with scorn and disdain from yes, no one appreciates your answer. Would you like to go ahead and redo that?
I would. I'm gonna double down on it. I love the get in the hole one. I think it's a classic. I got nothing else to say. I'm sorry that I upset the fans.
Would you? What's the equivalent if you're pitching? Like, would you want to hear something like that in a high pressure situation from Padres fans? I mean,
I don't know.
That's why I'm asking you. I mean, you're the pitcher. It's your opinion.
I'm trying to think what the equivalent would be. I know, like, I had buddies in college that would always say throw him a chair, like sit him down, and I loved hearing throw him a chair. Every time I got to a 2-strike count, that's what we would yell. That's the only thing that's kind of in my head right now, and yeah, I love it. Every time I'm out there, I'm going to try to throw a swing and miss pitch. Every time I'm hitting a golf ball, I'm trying to get in the hole. So it's reaffirm. Is that an affirmation?
Sure.
Is that whatever? Yeah, making up words now to try to defend myself. But yeah, no, I like it.
You're a pretty big golf fan. Okay, do you appreciate that Rory's sports psychologist told him not to talk to Bryson DeChambeau to get in his head because that would it gave him an edge?
I mean, I think everybody has to approach their game in a different way.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know Rory or Bryson at all. Bryson's definitely more of like the outgoing character that likes to talk, so I guarantee you in those situations, Bryson's the type that would talk to his opponent. I now equate it to baseball. It's like when I'm pitching, I definitely try to flip a switch and I try to get into a different mode. You see me smiling and happy, asking me these fun questions, but like on the field, I do not want to be smiling at my opponent. So I understand both sides, and it's honestly just whatever way you're going to feel that success.
You just took me to my next question because you're like the nicest guy in this clubhouse. We all love talking to you, but I've heard from your teammates from Ruben that you're just you flip a switch when you're
bad word there.
Bad word.
Yeah, I've been told that a few times. It's just how I've always been. I think that I pitch the best when I'm angry. I want to feel my back up against the wall, and I kind of put myself in those situations to, even if I'm not in those situations, I try to make that my mentality when I'm out there. So it's definitely fun to almost have that switch, but there are times where I need to get to that mode and I'm not in that mode, and so there were things that I had to work on throughout my whole career to make sure that I was in that angry mode when I was pitching.
That's great. So is any of it fabricated? Like, is there something that oh really?
Oh yeah. I mean, think about it. If I'm pitching first pitch of the game, I want to be pissed off, and there's a lot of times where it was a great bullpen and I had a great lunch and I had a great day, and it's like, how do you get into that pissed off mode? I always try to bring it to like being mad at other people makes me better. So like whether it's the umpire, whether it's a hitter that fouled off a pitch that I don't think he should have fouled off, or a guy stared at me when he got in the box, and it's just like you just try to, and I guarantee you none of that had any meaning behind it, but in my head it makes me mad, and I want to pitch mad.
So who are you gonna be mad at next? Like who's me?
Okay. No, I would never. I don't know. It honestly, it depends on the day, and I obviously I try to be this kind of guy throughout the whole day, even the whole 5-day rotation, and I always say it's after the national anthem. That's when I try to lock in. So even when you see me on start day, I'm still laughing and hanging around, and then I try to lock in after the national anthem.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a new target to get mad at. In spring training, during the whole ABS stuff, I asked Ruben Niebla which of his pitchers he trusts the least on the balls and strikes.
No.
Oh yes, you know what he said?
Oh my God.
He said Michael King because he thinks everything is a strike. So
Everything is a strike. Ask him the next time you see him. Ask him which pitcher was the only pitcher on the Padres that challenged a pitch, and if he was right or wrong. Just ask.
Really?
Yep. Just ask. I'm not going to give you the answer.
I know you took the credit or the blame for Dylan Cease and his look. And what's that? What?
But like, you got to be honest with me. Do you like that better, or the mustache better, or the beard better?
I like the mustache beard.
It's shockingly bad.
Yeah.
But he's got a great jawline, so it's nice to see the jawline. That's why I'm a mustache guy, I think. He also needs to clean up the hair. Hair is still crazy.
He's got really good hair, good bounce.
But it's like it's crazy right now. You know, like I want it to be cleaned up.
How much time does he spend on his hair? Because
not much. No, he's naturally gifted. Just like that fastball slider. It's not all natural.
Okay. How superstitious? Pitchers are all weirdos, right? I mean, you have to be. How superstitious is this rotation, and who ranks top of that list? I'm gonna go Dylan. I'm saying Dylan.
You know, I don't see many of the superstitions. Like I would say myself, just because I don't know what the other guys' superstitions are. I haven't really asked that question. I got weird ones. They're not, again, things that you wouldn't see. I had a pizza before starting the minor leagues and gave up a ton of runs, so I won't eat gluten before I pitch the day before and the day of. I actually don't even know what it was. I think it was a full cheese pizza, and I pitched terribly, so I was like, I'm never touching gluten before I pitch. I like sleep certain things. I try to get a certain amount of sleep. I put my left shoe on before my right shoe. Like those stupid things that I do. But I'd have to say myself because I don't know any of the other starting pitchers' superstitions.
Okay, last things I know I have to go. And I have to go in a second. But I'm intimidated by Nick Pivetta. Like, what's this guy like?
Oh, he's goofy as hell.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
Don't put that out before a start just in case he sees it. But yeah, no. I honestly I saw the same thing as an opponent. Yeah. I'd see him and I'd be like, he's walking around the mound like Max Scherzer, prime Max Scherzer. Yeah. He's like screaming at hitters. He's like that ultra competitor, and I was like really excited for him to be on this team because I'm like, oh, I get to see like his whole act the day of, thinking that like he won't talk to me on his start day, and he's like the goofiest guy I've ever met. He's a Canadian. Oh. He's goofy and he's too tall for his own good, and then he just locks in and goes psycho mode. It's similar to me. On start day, he goes psycho mode, and it's fun to watch when he's on.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to go ahead and relabel this interview. Are you saying that Canadians are goofy? Is that what you just said?
Oh, don't you say that? But different culture, you know. So he was raised in Canada. He doesn't have the same American ideologies. Is that a word? I'm making up words now. This whole interview is making up interview. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get ripped for fans for that. It's gonna be get in the hole, and Canadians have a different culture than Americans.